Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be giving the presentation on introduction to the network security. So I am studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Bengaluru. As I told in the previous slide, I will be discussing about the network security and introduction, what is network security and where we'll implement this network security. So first of all, what is the introduction to the network security? So network security refers to the protection of networks and their resources from unauthorized access, misuse or modification. It involves implementing various technologies, processes and policies to prevent unauthorized access. So ensure confidentiality, integrity and availability of data and defend against cyber threats such as malware, phishing and denial of service attacks. Key components of network security include firewalls, encryption, intrusion detection system, virtual private network, VPNs and access control mechanisms. So, first of all, what is network security? Here, the network security encompasses a set of measures and practices at safeguarding computer networks and the data transmitted within them from unauthorized access. So, misuse or disruption. It involves the deployment of various technologies, protocols, and policies to protect the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of network resources. So this includes implementing firewalls to control incoming and outgoing network traffic, encrypting data to prevent interception and unauthorized access, deploying intrusion detection and prevention systems to monitor and respond to suspicious activities, and establishing access control to limit who can access specific network resources. So next is additionally, network security involves ongoing monitoring, testing and updating of security measures to adapt to evolving threats and vulnerabilities. By effectively securing network, organization can mitigate the risk associated with the cyber attacks. So safeguard sensitive information and ensure the reliability and performance of the network infrastructure. And the next slide includes what is the need for the network security. So first of all, why we need this network security? That's the question. So here, initial computer application had no or very little security as the importance of data was not realized then. When computer applications were developed to handle financial and personal data, the need for security arose. With the realization, security began to gain prominence and the security mechanism began to evolve. Examples of security mechanisms such as it provides an user ID and password to protect the data from unknown from the attacker to every user and use that information to authenticate a user. So encode information stored in the databases so that it is not visible to users who don't have the permissions. So next is the organization employed their own security mechanism to provide basic security. As technology improved, never a newer application began to developed and the basic security measures were not sufficient. Further, with the evolution of the biggest computer network, internet, the need for right security policy technology implementation became very important. Next is example of information traveling from client to server over the internet. So from the user computer, the user details such as user ID, order details such as order ID and the item ID and the payment details such as credit card information travel across internet to the merchant server. The merchant server stores these details in its database. So the various security holes in this are: an intruder can capture the credit card details as they travel from the client to the server. Once the merchant receives the credit card details and validates them so as to process the order and later obtain the payments, the merchant stores the credit card details into its database, an attacker can succeed in accessing these databases and gain access to all the credit card numbers stored there. Modern nature of attacks, the silent features of modern nature of attacks are automating attacks. So here human dislike a repetitive and difficult task. Automating them can cause destruction more rapidly. Rather than producing fake currency on a mass scale, modern thieves will excel in stealing a very low amount from million bank accounts in a matter of few minutes. So privacy concerns. Collecting an information about people and later misusing it is turning out of huge problem. So the data mining applications gather, process, and tabulate all sorts of details about individuals. People can illegally sell this information, so distance does not matter. Thieves would earlier attack banks. As a bank had money, these days money is in the digital form and moves around. Using this computer network easier to modern thief to attempt an attack on the computer system of the bank sitting at home. So these types of attack, there are various types of network security attacks, including malware attacks, phishing, denial of services, and the distributed denial of services. So malicious software such as virus, bombs, trojans, ransom, and spyware are the designed to damage computer systems. Cyber criminals use fake emails or messages to trick users into the revealing sensitive information like passwords or financial data. So this attacks overwhelm a network or a server with the excessive traffic, rendering it an inaccessible or legitimate users. So these are the some of the type of attacks as it is displayed on this screen. So thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and share and like the button.